All right, guys, 8 waffles and 24 pancakes later, and we are finished. Hey everybody, welcome back. In today's video, we are going to be making pancakes. Now, I know I've already done a video on a pancake recipe I have, but it did not call for almond milk, and I finagled it a little bit to where I used almond milk by adding more milk than what the recipe called for. Today, however, we do have a pancake recipe that actually uses almond milk. So we have already tried it out in this family and it is a huge hit. So I figured I would take a minute and share with you guys the recipe. So if you want to see how I make this, go ahead and stick around. Here's everything you need. You need some oil, some almond milk, baking powder, salt, flour, and sugar. And today I will be quadrupling this recipe because I am making waffles and pancakes, and the last time I made these I doubled it for the pancakes and waffles, and I just did not get enough to freeze and my family for them to enjoy at the same time. So this time I am quadrupling the recipe. Therefore, my family can eat some now if they would like, or we'll just have a lot left for them to eat as they want to enjoy. So the first thing we're going to do is mix all of our dry ingredients. So the first thing we're going to mix is 6 cups of flour. Now remember, as I said, I am quadrupling this, so do not do as much as I am doing if you do not want that much for like leftovers or anything like that. And yes, they do freeze real nice. So after the 6 cups of flour, you will need 6 tablespoons of baking powder, next is 12 tablespoons of sugar. In 1 teaspoon of salt. Okay, now I'm just going to mix all of that together until it is well combined. And while I'm mixing, I want to say a big thank you to the person who originally posted this recipe. It is very much appreciated in this house, and I will link the recipe below in case anybody would like to use it. Okay, now that that's mixed, we are going to do 12 tablespoons of oil. And our last ingredient is the milk. And I will be using 6 cups of that. Okay, so as you see, I had to get a bigger bowl because this one was just not doing it. With all of your ingredients in, you're just going to mix it all until it is well combined. And there are no clumps or anything like that. You can use a stand mixer if you prefer. I just figured this would be a little bit easier. Less noise. All of that. It's looking very mixed, very combined. So now you need to let it rest for 5 minutes. That way the batter can like thicken up. So I'm gonna do that and I will see you guys back in 5 minutes. Okay guys, it's been 5 minutes. I have my batter mixed up, so I took the whisk out because we will be using a 1/4 cup from here on out. I have my pan set and ready for when everything's done. We have our pancake pan ready to go with the lid. And we have our waffle maker heated up and ready to go. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is lightly grease your pan. Now, if you're only making pancakes, this will be the only task you have to do. But if you're making waffles, you're gonna wanna spray your waffle maker as well. And you're doing this so that way they don't stick. I'm gonna set that right here. You're gonna wanna set your pan to medium heat so that the pan gets a little hot. Now this one has already heated up, so I'm gonna lift this up and I'm gonna spray. So they don't get stuck. I'm simply just going to pour in. Like so. You don't want to overfill your waffle mix because it it will get overflow and onto your counters. I tested last time with this and it seemed to be about 2 scoops was plenty. Much more than 2 scoops and you're gonna run over. So, but just trial and error, test it out for yourself, see what works for you and your waffle maker if you're making waffles. Time to set this down and let it cook. Now for your pancakes, they have you, after it's generously greased and heated to medium, you take 1 scoop of your 1/4 cup, put it on the skillet, into the pan, and then you put your lid on it and let it cook for 3 minutes. And then when that timer goes off, you flip your pancakes and let it cook with the lid on again for another 2 minutes. It has been 3 minutes. So I'm taking off my lid and that is what the pancakes looking like right now. So I'm going to take my spatula and I'm going to let it cook for another 2 minutes. My timer went off. So I'm just going to take my pancake out, set it over here, and repeat the process. And let's take a look at my waffles. They are looking good. Let's see if I can get them out. All right, let's repeat the process. So again, I've got my 1/4 cup. And I'm going to pour a 1/4 cup into my pan. And stick a lid on it and set a timer for 3 minutes. And while that's cooking, I'm going to come over here, spray my waffle maker, and fill my waffles up. Okay, so far I have 8 waffles and 3 pancakes. And since I only have half my batter left, I think I'm going to call it quit on the waffles and just focus strictly on some pancakes so I can get us more pancakes. And you can really do pancakes up fun. I am going to do a little bit of fun. My kids and my husband, well, I should say my daughter and my husband, like when I stick blueberries in the pancakes. So I'm going to add a little bit of blueberries to this one. And these were just blueberries we had that I froze. And I'm just going to let them chill out in here. You can also put the blueberries or chocolate chips or whatever inside of your waffles. I just did not do that this time around.